Hey 143 fam, we're going to take a look at your August horoscopes here. For those of you interested in my giveaway this month, I'm going to be choosing two winners for a free reading. If you'd like to be considered, make sure you subscribe to the channel, leave me a comment below your video, and I will notify winners at the very end of the month. For an additional shot to win, make sure you follow me on Instagram at Tony Nielsen Official. All of my contact information is in the box below. All right, fam, let's jump into it and see what's in store for the month ahead. Hey, Scorpio. This reading is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. We're going to take a look at your general overview first, then love. I'll have timestamps down below. Scorpio, general overview, August 2020. Scorpio, wow. You come through magnetic and just radiating so much joy, Scorpio. There's definitely been a collective shift with Scorpios. You're no longer resisting what does and doesn't serve you. You just sort of surrender to divine flow. What you're radiating, it's joy, but what's also making you so magnetic is your peace. You have more peace right now. Peace of mind, general peace, collective peace. There's peace radiating from within and around you, and it's making you a magnet for really great things, great people, great opportunities, fate. This peace, Scorpio. It's like this understanding of I release and surrender all that doesn't serve me, and I call in all that does. Just in this incredible divine flow without resistance. I love this for you. Let's pull a few cards. Scorpio, general overview. First card out, focus on service. Spirit just said you've been focusing on service to yourself, healing yourself, sitting in self-love, taking a time out to regroup. This is new. This comes through as a newer energy for you, Scorpio. Prioritizing yourself. Whew. How long has it taken you to get there? If you feel like that doesn't apply to you yet, it will before month's end. There'll be a catalyst. The result is peace. The result in taking time to take care of you. Prioritizing you. Saying no to some people. I'm definitely getting some Leo crossover here with you, Scorpio. The result is that you have more to give. You can be of better service to those around you, to those that you love, to your clients, to your work. Because you have refueled, because you have healthier boundaries. But this comes through as like service to self is the ultimate self-love. It's not the selfish, indulgent kind of, This is evolved, loving energy, being of service to yourself so that you can therefore be of better service to other people. That's very conscious. Crossing this is cleanse and detox. I feel like some of you, if you're not already in this cleanse, this detox, this state of choosing self-love, you may be forced into it a little bit because of energies around you. Again, there's a catalyst. There will be a catalyst before month's end to regroup. Without needing to detox something super negative or super heavy, if you can consciously choose to commit to self-love early on in the month, you will bypass some of what comes through as heavy with this cleanse and detox card. Now, that in and of itself, this card in and of itself, even this being in the challenged position, doesn't mean that cleansing and detoxing has to be heavy. But the difference will be, do you choose to do this or are you forced to do this? What may you be holding on to still that is toxic? Somebody, a physical person, possibly something with work. Spirit just said a difficult personality around you. You may have to detox that person on the way out. You may have to cleanse from their energy. That may be too much for you. To work with somebody, to constantly have to cleanse from their energy, what they project onto you, to constantly have to handle that, to cleanse, to heal, to regroup. You may choose, by being of service to yourself, you may choose to step away from somebody permanently at this time. But that feels more like in a work setting. Somebody who has a very difficult personality, but nonetheless, You must choose this, or you're going to be forced to do this month, Scorpio. Get some healing done, a little bit of cleansing, something simple, sea salt bath. It doesn't feel like the cleansing and the detoxing has to be super drastic for all of you. But you do want to be taking care of you, okay? Wow, a lot of law of attraction here. Oh my goodness, 3 law of attraction cards. All right. I'm going to hold all 3 of these up. 3 law of attraction cards. Okay, what do you desire, daydream, and then law of attraction, kind of buried. Spirit's saying, do you know what you want? Part of the reason why it's important to detox at this time is so that you can get clear. What future do you want? What experience do you want to be having? Some of the successes and some of the people that you've called in, they served a purpose, but they have already served their purpose, right? Hence maybe detoxing and cutting some ties with some people and some situations, okay? If you're honest with yourself this time, there may be an experience you're having that you once wanted, that you did manifest, that you did call in, that you may have worked very hard for, that no longer serves you, or an aspect of that. Spirit just said a deal, a contract, an agreement with somebody. It may be somebody that you still love and respect. It may not be the person that is being cut out of the picture. It may just be the agreement that you have. Because if you get clear on what it is that you really want, it's no longer vibing high enough for you. You've evolved past it, okay? These 2 cards are going to go hand in hand. Law of attraction and daydream. This is how you're going to manifest a better opportunity. But you have to know what it is that you want to manifest before the universe can really answer those blessings and bring blessings and new opportunities full circle, okay? But I'm almost feeling like you're prioritizing law of attraction so much. I mean, 3 law of attraction cards, the power of 3, that is major. Resulting, steady progress, okay? You may be doing a little too much law of attraction here. Sometimes when we try to manifest too much of one thing, it comes from a place of fear. We feel a deficit, or we're not in a space to trust that we can release and surrender to the universe and that it will show up in divine timing, okay? There's steady progress regardless, but if you don't feel like you're getting enough progress in one area, or you're not seeing enough progress in one area of your life, you want to pull back some of the law of attraction just a little bit. You want to sort of tweak it, right? There's this delicate balance between knowing what you want, asking for what you want, daydreaming, putting enough energy out there, but also knowing when enough's enough, because we do have to release and surrender to the universe, or we block our blessings, okay? I do feel this main message here. Being of service to yourself and doing what is of the highest good for you requires acknowledging that you have evolved past a person or a situation, and having the courage not only to let it go, but to manifest something higher vibing once you have space, okay, to call in someone or something new. Bottom of the deck, be honest with yourself. Just be real about it. It doesn't mean that that person or that situation hasn't served you. It doesn't mean that they're not important. Some of the best people that we call into our lives choose to not stay permanently. Some people are just not of the highest good. Some situations are not meant to be forever situations. So be honest with yourself about what you may still be, Spirit just said, too loyal to. Like loyal to a fault almost. Who are you being loyal to a fault with? What situation are you being loyal to that as a result you're sacrificing something that is of your highest good by sticking around? That's going to be a big focus. But I see a lot of steady progress here. Again, you're magnetic. You're radiating joy. This isn't meant to be heavy energy. This is all about the transformation that Scorpios are so known for, the death and the rebirth. And I don't think this is particularly difficult for you. I just think you need to get on board with this. Get on board with, oh, okay, I have outgrown this. Okay, this affirms what I already know. Okay, I'm gonna do it now. And making sure you strike that delicate balance with the energy you're putting out. Also in terms of law of attraction too, make sure if you're putting energy out there, say for a new opportunity, a new business opportunity, okay, you're not canceling that energy out by having a lower vibing conversations somewhere else. So you see, universe, I'm so grateful for this new door that opens, this new contract, this new agreement, this new stream of income, okay? And you're manifesting through gratitude. But then when you talk to other people, you're like, I'm having money issues. These doors never open. Like, make sure you're not canceling that energy out somewhere too. That's going to apply to a small percentage of you, Scorpio, but it does come up here, okay? Let's see how all of this applies to love. Because I do think some of you on the love front may be putting an abundance of energy out there for a particular person, for new love, to repair a relationship. But it's almost like there's too much abundance, okay? There's got to be some trust and release and surrender, even with love, okay? So that you have a good result this month. Let's see, Scorpio. Scorpio in love. August 2020. Scorpio in love. August 2020. Yeah, Spirit is saying release and surrender. I think some relationships will eventually be phased out, but it's not time yet. And if you can honor that, and you can still honor the importance of them, and not abruptly cut ties with people just because you know that there will eventually be an expiration date, you're going to have a beautiful month ahead. Again, that's where this peace comes through. It's almost like you get that. You understand that process. You understand that not everybody's going to stay. I feel Scorpio's okay with that now. In the past, you may have really struggled knowing that. You're like, okay, well, let's make the most of what we've got. Let's make the most of this time. Let's love to the best of our ability and release and surrender. Release and surrender. And when it's time to go, we go. Right? Okay, Scorpio. Let's pull a few cards here. Scorpio in love. Some of the red flags have to do with an abundance of law of attraction. Some of these red flags are showing up and they're affirming to you that there is an expiration date. Some of these red flags pertain to somebody from the past who cannot accept that you have chosen to end a relationship, but they're there nonetheless. Crossing this, wedding. Your challenge is that you do love somebody even though there's an abundance of red flags. Or there's at least one red flag that is just too strong and too obvious to miss. But you're choosing to stay committed for a while anyway. That's okay. Again, some people show up. You fulfill that journey. It ends, you move on. You know that it's not forever, but it doesn't mean that you don't love this person. It doesn't mean that this person isn't significant. It doesn't mean that this isn't worth your while right now. I do feel, though, some of you and some of your partners, possibly ex-partners, are having a hard time once you do choose to step away. Somebody still wants to stay committed, even though you both sort of know it's not of the highest good, okay? Make sure you're not staying in that space past the expiration date. Now, if you honor that, there is new love coming in. I mean, bottom of the deck, romantic feelings. You have the opportunity at this time to meet somebody new, Scorpio, if you want that. But I still think you're going to choose this person. Red flags around whoever this is, but you choose them. Spirit just said you choose them over and over. You choose them over and over. The problem is that if you want to heal this, they can't know that you're going to choose them over and over because then there's no motivation to heal. Sometimes we enable people even though we're coming from a place of love. So God, I don't want to leave you. I'm going to be here and I'm going to be your support system. But some people settle into that and they take advantage of that. And I feel a little bit of that around you, Scorpio. First card out here. Outcome card is it is safe for you to love. This is what Spirit's trying to move you toward. This comes through hand in hand, goes hand in hand with it is safe for you to love. It's momentum forward. It's healthier emotions. This comes through as new love. This comes through as a new opportunity, a new fated opportunity. If you are willing to let go of whoever this is that comes through with the red flags. Or to honor that that has already ended, okay? And that it is safe to call on somebody new. You have a different experience with them. Look at this. Expressing your love, passion. This all comes through as new love. Even bottom of the deck comes through as new love for you. If you're single, you get in your way, in your own way, by holding on to love that no longer serves a purpose. The red flag for some of you is that there's no more growth. It may be peaceful, but there's no more growth. All of this new energy is about growth. Now, for those of you in committed relationships, in marriage and marriage-like relationships, there is an element right now to which you both, one or both of you, are maybe not growing. Someone's maybe being a little too grounded, holding you back, possibly Scorpio. Spirit's encouraging you to travel, to step out of your comfort zone, to reconnect with creative energy, to life force energy, to get back in the divine flow of passion. I'm feeling like there's either an abundance of passion or a lack of passion, but something needs to be revived in a healthier way. I'm feeling a lot of lack in terms of passion and emotion for those of you who've been together for quite some time, but it's not permanent. This is temporary. If you hear this message, you take steps forward to reconnect. I mean, there's so much passion and emotion here. There's so much depth. Spirit just said, is somebody too busy? Has somebody been too busy that they're not prioritizing this in current relationships? You're going to regret that decision down the road. But what's so beautiful is that there's so much love here for you, Scorpio, single or not. There's so much love surrounding you. You are a magnet for new love, even if you're not trying to attract new love. You're a magnet for new love, even if you have committed relationships already. It may be very uncomfortable for you. Some of the people expressing feelings like, don't you know that I'm with somebody already? Why would you tell me that? Why, Scorpio? Because there's a part of you that has changed so drastically for the positive. This just came through as all eyes on you. There's a spotlight on you right now. People want to get to know you for the right reasons. So if you can step away from these kinds of people who maybe don't show up for the right reasons or don't show up healed, you can take this card, okay, in the conflict position and flip this right side up by connecting to people who see you for who you authentically are, who show up loving you with authenticity. See, that's where the real passion is. It's not in the drama. It's not in the roller coaster cycles with the ex and being on and off again. And I know that can be really appealing to water signs. I'm a Pisces moon. I get it. But the real gold for you right now is recognizing the self-sabotage, possibly the red flag in yourself, saying, oh, how do I contribute to jumping back on that roller coaster? How do I participate in those unhealthy dynamics, okay? What about me do I have to heal to release that karmic pattern once and for all? If you can do that, you start to connect with people who show up and they stay. You don't sacrifice any of the passion. There's plenty of emotional depth. But as somebody who's safe, as someone who's more stable, as someone who reciprocates, okay? This applies to those of you, too, in committed relationships. You may have already met the one. But are there some toxic elements that have been showing up lately? We have had so many planets retrograding. Venus has finally gone direct. We're completely out of the Venus shadow period, so you don't have to worry about that anymore. But over the last couple of months, has your partner been mirroring back some parts of you that still needs to be healed, or vice versa? Honor that. If you can honor that, you have a beautiful, blessed, peaceful month ahead. But I see some revival of passion, revival of connection. It's connection with depth. It's not just like the typical physical, it's like physical, mentally, emotional, spiritual, all of that combined and transcending the physical at times with your partner. That's the kind of passion I see you being able to get back with somebody that you love. That's what I see you moving toward with new love for those of you who are willing to let go of some of what doesn't serve you anymore. And those that don't serve you anymore, there's love for you here. You certainly have your options, especially if you're single. You may have options if you're not single. Don't be tempted. I don't think you need me to tell you that, Scorpio, but I do feel a little bit of temptation here, especially if you're traveling. Spirit's showing me some temptation if you are partners traveling alone or spending time alone. Okay, don't dip into that. If you're in a committed relationship, whatever this lack of passion is, even if you feel like the physical is on point, there's a lack of emotional connection there. It's so revivable. It's so revivable. But the key, Spirit's saying, is to do something out of your comfort zone. Maybe travel somewhere that's not within your comfort zone. Travel somewhere different. Be out of the day-to-day, the status quo. Don't stay stuck inside. I know it's difficult to travel for many people right now, but get out. Especially reconnect to water, okay? Scorpio, if you feel like you need more clarity than this, reach out. I'm available for private readings and for energy healing sessions. I'm only taking on emergency readings and sessions for a while longer, but I am here for you if you need me. I will be back mid-month for your mid-month love reading at that time. But in the meantime, Scorpio, I'm sending you so much love and gratitude. I'll see you back here soon. Ciao.